I don't know if that came through on the stream, but as soon as I hit start streaming, Freeze is just like, all, are we ready then? Let it commence, or something like that. That would be some stream perfect timing if that actually came through. All right. Let's make sure. Okay, sounds like I sound okay. Doesn't look like there's any technical difficulties happening with the audio today, so that's great. That's nice, nice, nice. That's what I like to see. So let's go on ahead. Let's grab the link for the stream. And let's start filling people in on what's good, huh? I'm a speed runner. We don't. There we go. Go on ahead. Paste that. Copy and paste it where we need. Okay. I guess this will be just fine, and then we'll pop on over to Twitter. I'll post it here too. Cool. All right. So we have this as well, and for people that are coming in, I'll copy this. I'll put WR.
Let the Carnival of Terror begin.
And we'll click this, and cool, it takes people exactly where I'd want them to see. Good, good. All right, so yeah, we'll paste this a couple more times. What I'm putting here right at the start of chat is the current world record, and I think what we're going to do is we're just going to try and replicate that, and we'll see exactly how close to record we can get. Oh, you know what I should do as well, just in case something amazing happens, is let's actually start recording. Let's actually get some recording going. Don't want to accidentally hit the wrong thing. Here we go. All right, so okay, should be able to get a good sound sample out of that. Let me just do a schmidgem here of audio syncing. That ought to do the trick. I'm going to want to do that probably about every hour and a half or so, but that ought to set us for a good little while. Alright, so like I said, let's try and replicate what world records setup is. If we can match it or do even better, that's great. I'm probably just going to be practicing on normal mode as opposed to easy mode, just so that way I can kind of get the hang of it and get a small stockpile of, I mean, I still already have a shit ton of TP medals, and technically I'm going to be gaining 6 TP medals per go. Right, if it costs 10 to make it easy and then we gain 16 every time we win, I'm getting a net gain of 6 per go, but I want to make sure that what I'm doing is some thorough testing, like thoroughly testing all of this stuff as well, just to make sure that the difference between normal mode and easy mode has any kind of consistency to it. So I don't think any of this stuff really matters. The only thing we really need to make sure we have is Dodoria's Headbutt and Emperor's Death Beam. I'm going to switch to Potential Unleashed since you can possibly pop into it before he even shows up. Let's put on Burst Charge. Then we change the equipment here, and for now, I do have a couple other Super Souls that I want to test once we kind of start getting into the groove of this whole thing. But World Record uses Let's Dole Out Some Vengeance, so we're just going to start off with that. And yeah, I guess we'll just go on ahead, we'll get started. And see what we can do. Oh, how fitting. We get Vegeta. And blue Vegeta at that. Oh, hello, Launch. Let's launch things into high gear, shall we? What's up, Card? Welcome in, my dude. Hope you're having yourself a nice night. Solo, you as well, man. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, let's see. Oh, no, hold on. What was the full strat? Because I think he limit bursts. Yeah, I fucked this whole thing up. It's different from how I'm used to doing this whole thing. Because I think he goes limit burst, charge up, power up. Okay, that already wasn't too bad. I just need to make sure that I'm doing it right now. I love this, dude. Give him all the iframes. Does a decrease to basic and key super, huh? Akame, yo, what's up? Welcome in, my dude. Yeah, 36 seconds, not very good. The death beam was looking okay there at the very start, but yeah, we need to... I'm gonna probably just have to review the video real quick just to make sure I got it right in my head. That's weird, though, Card. Was that like, in his Discord or something like that? Alright, yeah, let me watch this video one more time here. At least the start of it, because I forget. I think he limit bursts, he charges, and then he powers up, right? Yeah, limit burst at the very start. Burst charges, and then potential. Okay. Haven't really been on Zeno. Don't blame you.
An extra special class is about to begin. I'd better not catch you playing hooky.
Okay. P4, like Persona 4? Alright. Limit burst, burst charge, awoken. Okay, limit burst. Burst charge. Oh, I don't think I was fast enough. Yep, that was not. Okay. Okay, what happens now? They knock him out of it, of course. What else would they do? Yeah, there's going to be a lot of RNG in these runs, just because we're going to have to deal with NPC bullshit. Well, 26 seconds, that's better. Okay, so what I think I do is I tap my X button to go for burst charge, and then I start mashing to get potential unleashed out. I think that's what I'm going to have to do in order to get that opening. Because a little bit of time lost there would be from getting potential unleashed out after Vegeta flies in. So I'm going to have to get used to... Just used to getting these inputs out properly and quickly. Waiting for the Sab jackets. Yeah. They don't really come around too often, but we are hitting the winter time, right? Like, it's getting closer and closer to the Christmas season all the time, so maybe they'll release the jackets in a raid sometime in the next couple of months. At least I would hope so. Because they are pretty cool. I know a lot of people do want them. Oh, wait, no. Limit burst. We're gonna... This one got fucked. Yep. I wasn't on the ball with, minding my limit burst. Okay, what is he doing? Well, I'm sitting here scratching my head. Man, looks like the NPCs had some really good moves as well, because look at all that damage they did to him. Okay, again, even better than the last time, even though I fucked up the starting strat. Well, we just keep doing it. I should really have it in mind that I need to be holding down the right stick, like, from the beginning. Like, I need to hit X, and then I need to be making sure that my thumb is pressing down that right stick. Like, there's no tomorrow. That's the main thing that's screwing me up right there. I think I did just fine on just tapping the X button. Visiting the grandma for the weekend? Well, hell yeah, Solo. Hopefully you have a nice time visiting your grandmother.
You're no match for me.
Limit burst button, bro. Right stick. Bigger, bigger, boom, bigger, bigger, boom, bigger, bigger, boom, boom, boom. I should probably pull up, like, some sticky notes just in case I need to mark down some timestamps. Come on. Fuck, dude. I'm wondering if some stuff just kind of got adjusted a little bit, and now it's not possible to get into Potential Unleashed. Because I don't know about how much faster I could be doing that. No, you! Oh, dude, he hit all three motherfuckers. Okay, can we please not be stupid, guys? I understand that you've got about one brain cell to share between you 5 NPCs, but for fuck's sake, man. You started doing the Hero Coliseum? Yuck, dude. Why? I feel like that's just a way to dump your TP medals into the garbage can. You're literally using your TP medals as TP when you participate in the Hero Coliseum, as far as I'm concerned. Just wiping your ass with them and flushing them down the toilet. What's up, Phantom? What's up, Shondos? Welcome in. Why don't I use the limit burst after Vegeta spawns in, or is it more easier for you? So, I'll go on ahead, since we've had some messages coming in the chat. I'm sure the original messages got buried. This is world record, and that's what world record does. To start off with, since I'm kind of new to the whole, like, speedrunning thing, I'm just trying to replicate world record. I'm seeing if I can't match it. Plus, everything that you do before Vegeta flies in, like, you're not really wasting time doing it, right? Because you have to wait for him to fly in anyway. So the more stuff that you can cram in before he spawns, like, the more time you save in the actual fight. Like, during the actual damaging portion of the parallel quest, or the expert mission. Oh, dude, you're gonna see how far you can get without spending any TP? Good luck, my dude. You know what I think might be happening? I might need to move a little bit. Ah! Okay, this little bitch, dude. See, that's some other RNG that's kind of a bitch to account for, is the fact that he can... Oh, yeah, see, look at all this shit, dude. This is gonna be an RNG fest. You know, I suppose when it gets fucked like that, I could just retry. Hey, Eximus, what's up, dude? Welcome in, man. Hope you're having yourself a nice night. Oh, I think that was it. I think that's the strat. I think I'm in Potential Unleash now, right? Oh, yeah, I was. Okay, I'm just dumb. All right, retry. So I think I got that figured out. I figured out how he gets into Potential Unleashed before Vegeta spawns in, at the very least. Get his ass! What the fuck was that now? Why did that not connect? Alright, motherfucker. Get fucked! Guys, don't do this. See, look, that's the main thing there, is... NPCs keep knocking him out of the shit. Won't consistent retries consume more time than trying to finish the initial? So the leaderboards take the in-game time. They don't, you don't have, like, even if you did retry and they were taking like an RTA, you just retry and reset your timer. It's not like this counts as one full entire attempt, right? They take the in-game time for these things. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, bullshit, dude. Okay, yeah, that's completely fucked. Terrible RNG. Does Super Vegeta 2 do any good? I mean, not really. It takes way longer to get into than Potential Unleashed. I doubt if there's getting into Super Vegeta 2 before Vegeta spawns in for just a smidgen more in the Ki Blast department. I mean, granted, there's a lot of labbing to do. I'm just trying to match record with record strat if I can. And then from there, I'm probably going to be doing some more labbing with, like, different Super Souls and stuff. Yeah, I think that you're going to need to get, like... Oh my god, dude. Why spam the shit out of bullshit, though? Yeah, 24 seconds isn't... I mean, I guess that's okay, but the thing is like, it can be done 10 seconds faster, and there's the video evidence for it, right? Okay, but is everything else you're doing optimal, right? Like, how many bars are you charging What Super Soul are you using? Are you limit bursting first thing? Like, are you... Like, there's a lot of variables to that, and I can tell you 100% for sure that Super Vegeta 2 is a much slower animation than what Potential Unleashed is.
There's no point in running.
Burst and Few Super Soul. Few Super Soul doesn't give an attack boosting limit burst. How is that supposed to be faster? Few Super Soul has the HP and stamina recovery. Oh, son of a bitch, dude. Yeah, that's already gonna throw it in the trash. Don't miss, or just fucking miss entirely. Thanks a lot, asshole. I don't think I was fast enough. Yeah, I was just a little too slow. Yeah, that's not gonna... Come on, fellas. Do some damage without fucking things up for me, or fuck it up entirely. By all means, dude. Knock him behind a pillar where some of the shit, I guess, misses, and then knock him even further out of it. Man. I feel like this is going to be way more RNG than it is anything else. It just depends on what these NPCs decide to do that really makes a world of difference here. Because I've got the intro here pretty down pat. I just need them to cooperate with me a little bit. If we could get another round, like the one we got a few times ago, where they were just Hail Marying him with whatever the hell they were doing, that would be great. Yeah, see, because... Oh, now he wants to... Look at that! One of them even had Emperor's Death Beam, but they wanted to wait until an absolutely horrendous time to pop it. Jesus. Yeah, that went to shit. Grab some... Yeah, see, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about incorporating that into my strat. Because, I don't know how many of you guys actually watched the world record video. I don't know if he did that or not. Because if we look at the very start, and we see what Super Souls are activating on the side over there, we do see one of them with "Who the hell are you bastards?" And right then, let's begin the experiment. And I think that you can only make a team of 2 NPCs. But those, honestly, are really good Super Souls for something like this. And if we keep watching... I don't know. It looks like there might be 2 Emperor's Death Beams going off.
You're no match for me.
Pause, damn it. What is wrong with my fucking mouse clicks, man? But yeah, you guys take a look at the world record right now, and you tell me if it looks like there is a second Emperor's Death Beam coming out, aside from the one that, that the player is using. Because like I said, if you look at the two top NPC players, one of them has "Who the hell are you bastards," which also increases your key by a few bars at the start of the match. And I definitely, I feel like I am seeing a second Emperor's Death Beam coming out. So, I was considering doing that, and looking at, like, the rules on speedrun.com, they don't say that you can't do that. So I think it's quite possible he could be using... Let's see, let's take a look at second place. This Hat Lord guy is kind of all over the leaderboards. We'll see how things went for him, because I'm not that familiar with his run. Time to dole out some vengeance on the second one. See, yeah, and there's definitely another Emperor's Death Beam going off. This one is much easier to see. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like in first place and second place, the main thing is that they had another NPC popping off with a second Emperor's Death Beam, and I think that's going to be the main ingredient that I'm missing. Let's see, how did this start off? I don't know. Yeah, because second place does the same thing with popping the limit burst first. But he uses Golden Form as a freeze erase. But that's still all able to come off. Okay, then he, yeah. Let's dole out some vengeance. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and that's one thing that I need to make sure that I have on as well. Some other NPC behind them. Yeah, I saw a second one. Emperor's Death Beam should only cover a certain area of the player firing it. Alright, so yeah, I think the main thing that might have to happen... I don't know... Let's see here. I think I have to be on, like, a multi-lobby to make a team. Oh, no, I guess I don't. I would just have to find the people. Because I would have to imagine that's what he did, is he made a team of NPCs to help him. Yeah, and this guy's a level 1 nerd. So yeah, I don't know, maybe what I can do... I'm trying to think. Is there a search function for players? Because I do have 2 alternate accounts. It's like if I made this... Yeah, see, that was the plan, Phantom. I guess that's something we can do. Alright, we'll try that out. Is there anybody in chat who's willing to set up one of their CACs in a specific way? An expert mission robot? Not in this lobby, there's not. In the Festival of Universes, yeah, there's a robot for it, but otherwise it's either multiplayer modes or this orb. Because, yeah, based off of these two videos, like, the first two NPCs are just, they're set up too conveniently for this to just be total RNG, I think. Can use other CACs. How am I going to do that when I can only select the one character that I'm going to play as? I can't just I can't select my whole team of NPCs. Like, you can do that for parallel quests, but it doesn't work for expert missions. But yeah, I think the way that we would have to do this... So is there anyone in chat who would be willing to set up their CAC in a specific way? Like, if they've got some spare NPC somewhere, or some spare CAC that they don't use too much, so that way I don't gotta worry about you ending up changing your skills around and stuff like that. Which part do you select? Multi-lobby? Here we go. Oh, excuse me. Grinding Expert Mission 16 for Broly and Gogeta friendship? That sounds like a weird way to go about it. Does that even get you very much in the camaraderie department? Because as far as I'm aware, it's fastest just to take them along with you on Parallel Quest 83 and then just gather the Dragon Balls real quick.
Let the Carnival of Terror begin.
Okay. So we're gonna go online. I'm just gonna make all of the slots private. Alright, so I ask again, is there anybody out there that would be able to set themselves up with either... probably something like, it's time to dole out some vengeance, or the launch Super Soul, who the hell are you bastards, and then put on Emperor's Death Beam. And then probably just have most of your other slots empty. So I would basically just need you to go to the orb. that has the parallel quests in it, or not the parallel quests, the expert missions in it, and you should be able to find me there. And then once you're in here, I can examine your move set, and then I can tell you exactly what I need folks to do. Which rarity? So, for Who the Hell Are You Bastards, that one comes from the Supreme Kai of Time event. And then for Time to Dole Out Some Vengeance, it's in the TP Metal Shop, but I don't know if it's going to be there this week. I mean, I would honestly prefer if I could use your female Saiyan, because in general they have higher Ki Blast damage. Level 4, level 5, I don't fucking know. I don't know, man. What's it matter? Might be able to use my females, but my female Saiyan isn't maxed and doesn't have EMS. EMS. Well, if you're talking about EMS... Oh, it doesn't have expert missions yet. Ah, Jesus Christ. Alright. Well... I'll take whatever people can offer me then. I don't necessarily think that the damage that your characters are going to be doing as NPCs is going to be as important as the damage I'm doing. I think the main thing is just the utility of them, right? So this will be a little bit of labbing. This will be a little bit of labbing, I guess, but the main thing that I need is somebody that can have the right Super Soul and equip Emperor's Death Beam. Like, I think the best way to go about it is to have the only skill that they have equipped be Emperor's Death Beam as well. Launches is level 4, let's see. And then this one's level 5. So, you would either need It's Time to Dole Out Some Vengeance as your Super Soul, or... Let's see. Or it's called Who the Hell Are You Bastards, and it's one of Launch's Super Souls. So if you can equip either one of those two... Yeah, this one. Basically, since they already start you off with Ki at the start of the battle. I mean, something like Broly's Super Soul, like ones that fill your Ki up at the very, very beginning, might also work out okay as well. Yeah, Demi-Goblin, you basically got the right idea. Making your Namekian a tank and then distributing whatever points you need into whatever stats you see yourself primarily using. Do you need to bring... So the main thing is you want to bring them along as teammates. That's how I did it. Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys join the lobby. Like, make sure you're playing in a multi-lobby as well. I should be able to join, or favorite you guys from, like, the players list of people that I've met in-game. But let's, just try and get into this. Let me know if you are able to help. Like I said, you just need a super soul that fills up your key at the start of the match. There's a good handful of them. Either Who the Hell Are You Bastards, Right Then Time to Dole Out Some Vengeance, the Broly Super Soul, I forget what the fuck it's called, like my key is building, overflowing or something like that, or the Gogeta Super Soul. Leave the rest to me. Those are the 4 that come to my mind that could be most useful. So if you can equip that, and then Emperor's Death Beam, and that would basically be it. That would be everything, every other slot, except for maybe Burst Charge, I guess. If you could equip Burst Charge to your character, but otherwise, everything else in the preset should be blank. So yeah, if, I set all of the slots to private, so if you are willing to help me test this whole thing out, go on ahead, just slap your PSN in the chat and I'll get you invited in here. I really only need 2 people, but I'll take as many as possible. Yeah, now then, time to dole out some vengeance. And what was the other one that this guy had? Yeah, I don't know what his first one had, but it's a little too... Let's see, maybe it'll pop at some point during the... The game refuses to drop burst and ultimate charge for me. Maximum or... Okay. Speedrunning today? Yep, that's the plan. Blue Gogeta works, not for this. I mean, unless you're talking about specifically his Super Soul. If you equip your Super Soul to your CAC, yes, that works. But the character Gogeta Blue will not. He doesn't get Emperor's Death Beam. Who the fuck is this? It's gotta be someone from chat. And they're not. Oh boy. Jesus Christ, man. What a mess. See, diving into this, I was originally hoping that I wouldn't have to depend on... having to do something like this, but after reviewing the first and second place attempts, I'm almost certain that they had somebody do this for them. So if I want to compete, you know, if I want to try and get in one of these top places, I think I'm gonna have to call upon other people to use as NPCs. Any tips to get a consistent ultimate finish? Bending Kamehameha. Jesus Christ. Alright, well... I'll try and reset the room. And we'll set everything to public then. Wait, did somebody actually end up getting in here, or was the game tripping? Because it didn't give me the whole little sound of somebody coming in. We'll just set everything to public. And we'll just do a quick round real quick. I think Zuki is going to be the main thing for most of these. I mean, I could maybe switch to, like, Igloo or Frigid for testing. A monster. No, I'm a devil. Yeah, that's the one. That one would probably work out okay as well. Alright, we'll try this the old-fashioned way.
You won't beg for your life. I assure you it's futile.
Online. And we'll just run through it once, I guess. Because I think that's how you actually get added to my list of players that I can add as an NPC. I'll just have to favorite you guys. Alright, so we're specifically looking for people from chat. Yeah, you really just need to have Burst Charge, or, you know, that would be the most optimal one, and Emperor's Death Beam. So that way, if the NPC character that you're going to be decides to go for any kind of attack, no Awoken, NPCs can't go for Awokens, is the thing. You guys are going to end up getting converted into NPCs. So the moveset that I need really needs to be very minimalistic and be built specifically for what I need it to do, which is just go for the Emperor's Death Beam. Alright, so you guys should be able to do an open search for my room now. You should be able to find me, no problem. So yeah, again, the main thing is, let's see if Homeboy here is set up correctly. So he's got now then time to dole out some vengeance, which is one of the super souls that's accepted. He's got Burst Charge and he's got Emperor's Death Beam. So that is literally everything that you need. That's all you need to be set up with. So you can either use now then, time to dole out some vengeance. Who the hell are you bastards? A monster, no, I'm a devil, or leave the rest to me. Any one of those four should work just fine for my purposes. Something's going on today? Shit. The Xenoverse could just be wonky. Okay, let's take a look as soon as you spawn in here. Who the hell are you bastards? Yeah, Evil Ray Strike is fine too. If you wanted to put on like Evil Ray Strike or Dodoria's Headbutt, that's perfectly fine. Okay, but that looks good to me. Multi-server seems to not want me to join. Crashed your server. Jesus. I thought it would be easy with very few techniques, so NPC doesn't use any other techniques. Yeah, that's basically my thought process. Okay, technically I only need 2 people because a team can only be made of 3 total. But, okay, here comes... Who the hell is this? I don't know if I recognize this individual. Yeah, I don't know who this is. We'll wait. I'll wait for like another 30 seconds here, just in case anyone else is trying to get in and wants to be a part of this whole B-shit deal. PC equals not playing Crashverse. Yeah, I know I have to do a match. That's why we have the lobby open. That's weird. I don't know, because if invitations and stuff aren't going out either, that tells me that it could very well be like a PlayStation Network issue as well. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. The connection to the servers have been lost. Huh, so yeah, that sounds like a Xenoverse issue. Some kind of connection problem with Xenoverse. Yeah, see, the thing is, to me, is like the setups seem a little bit too convenient for them not to be using assistance. That goes for both the top, like the number 1 time and the number 2 time. Why do we sometimes just go in completely and totally the wrong fucking direction, though? That's what I need to know. Damn, he really does have a shit ton more HP. Okay, yeah, we're... Damn, dude. Okay. Alright, and I think that's just gonna spit us back out to the, to the thing, right? Okay, do I actually have to find them on the map to favorite them? Oh no, this actually keeps us in the lobby. Can I favorite you guys from the lobby? The hell I can. That's kind of inconvenient. Because I need to add you guys to my favorites. Go to players met. You can only do it outside the lobby. Alright, so we're going to leave the lobby. I haven't done this in forever. Man, that's weird. You can't favorite people inside the lobby. That's bizarre. That's a weird thing for them to not add. Alright, so yeah, give me just a second to get this all figured out. Probably an anti-cheat measure? Okay, so... Player list... Players met... Okay, cool, there's the favorite option. And they're still set up with that stuff, okay, cool. Favorite. And favorite. Cool. Good shit. So we should be more or less set up to try this now. Let's see how this pans out. Appreciate you guys coming in and offering up your time and your CACs as well. So thanks going out to Who's to Now and what was the PSN? Kuramochi or something like that. Oh wait, hold on. We need to make the team first. Wait a minute. We're not quite ready. And I think now I have to go into a single lobby in order to add them specifically as NPCs, right? I think I gotta back out and go into a single lobby in order for it to work that way. But we'll test it. We'll test it right quick.
Let me show you the greatest fear the universe has
Table registration. Size, mainly matches. I guess mainly, it probably doesn't really even matter. Gameplay policy. Is there a speedrunning one? I guess it doesn't really matter. Team info, and then I guess private slots would make the most sense. And then...
Greetings.
Yeah, I might have to go into the offline lobby to do that.
Greetings.
Okay, is this just going to... Failed invite. The invited user may be viewing the menu, participating in a quest, using the shop. Okay, so yeah, I think we do have to exit the multi-lobby. Alrighty, Shondos. Thank you for stopping by while you could. Hopefully you have yourself a nice night or day, just depending on what things look like in your time zone. And hopefully we'll see some more of you again in the future, dude. See ya. Okay, so I didn't realize that's what went into the auto patrol, was when people added your CAC as an NPC teammate. I always thought it was just anything that your character did as an NPC. So like if they just so happen to show up in someone's expert mission or something like that, right? But I guess that makes a lot more sense. Number of quests entered, though. It's always interesting to see how many quests Zuki's been in. Okay, I'm really glad that we didn't have to go through the Frieza cutscene again, because I had to do that when I first booted up the game. Oh, it's both, huh? Okay. Alright, so then... Player lists, favorites... Recruit. Wait, hold on. Okay. I was just gonna see, because The thing is I'm pretty sure that if you change your setup at any point, it's going to reflect on my list, right? So that's kind of why I asked if anybody had a spare CAC that they're not going to use too much. But hopefully your guys' movesets will still be the same. Yeah, okay. If you lose PSN, it resets your favorites list. See, the way that I thought it happened is it just removed people from your favorites list over time. Because I've had friends on there, and they didn't lose their PSN, and neither did I. But they got removed from my list after a couple of months anyway. If even that. Okay. Oh, let's see. I don't know if I got it in time. I did not. So let's see. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, see, that does the trick. That makes a world of difference there. Look at that. 15 segundas. It's gotta be, dude. Like, there's no way that the top two dudes just so happened to get a really good run where the NPCs had the right Super Soul and the right attacks, right? I mean, as far as first place goes, that's definitely what it looks like. As far as second place goes, it's kind of hard to tell because there is a character there. If you watch second place, let me just send you the whole fucking leaderboard so you can see both of them. You guys tell me a little bit of what you think. Here's the leaderboards so you can take a look at world records for Expert Mission 16. Yeah, I mean, they could have also scouted time patrollers during, like, raids or maybe even in PvP. I don't know. They could have just randomly gone around the lobby and found just CACs that way. But one way or another, I definitely think that they have a party, right? I definitely think that they have an NPC party. Because I have a hard time believing anybody would just grind out this mission time and time and time again without some kind of preparation to it, right? Okay. And that right there matches record. That's 14 seconds. So that's a match on record.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Nice. Good shit. Yeah, I mean, I got it recorded, so I could submit the run. I have to submit the run, and someone has to review it, of course. But, what is this artwork? It's amazing! It's grand-tastic. What's the rewards for the speed run, or just the record? It's literally just bragging rights, if anything. Like, that's the most you get out of it. Is you get an official spot on the leaderboards, and you can tell everybody that you have a world record, or at least that you have, like, a top time, right? You'll do it in 5 seconds. If you're talking about Expert Mission 16 here, it takes 4 seconds for Vegeta to fly in. So basically, you would have 1 second's worth of time to deal damage, and something tells me that's out of the bounds of what's possible. Uh-oh, what the hell happened there? That was weird. Oh, I need to set myself up with the, with what's it called? I don't have the right evasive on. There's a better one.
I'm very impressed.
Oh, I should probably mark down a timestamp so that way I know. What would that have been around? Like maybe an hour 5? So 14 seconds around 1 hour 5 mins. It should be somewhere around there. Show you everyone's stats? Okay.
Let the Carnival of Terror begin.
So this is the first individual. I guess nothing else really matters besides these first two. And then this is our second individual. Fifth place has more than a minute. I mean, if you're comparing it to other times on the leaderboards, no. I mean, you got to consider, like, that was also 6 years ago. So I'm sure that in the past, you know, that would have been, yeah, it was 3/18/2017 that 5th place got put on the leaderboards here. So that's literally like, shit, 2 days after I got the game, actually. So I'm sure that back in the day, 6 years ago, I'm sure a minute and a half was actually not that bad. Presets do not update, huh? Okay. That's good to know. How did I know about this speedrun? Because I have a fairly active interest in speedrunning. So one day I was just on speedrun.com and I looked up Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and I just started browsing through the records. Bang! Oh shit. If that NPC hadn't have gone for Emperor's Death Beam when it did, that could have been 13 seconds, I think. I'm pretty sure an Emperor's Death Beam came out pretty late in the game there. My guess is if you went into the online lobby, they would, but offline they'll stay the same. Okay, I mean, that works for me, man. That's exactly what I want anyway. Do I remember what the apes group time is? No. But I mean, this is the leaderboards in general, right? So if you go here, and then if you click where it says level expert mission 16, what is it? Expert mission 14. You can just go to that one, and the only one that's solo on the leaderboards right now is by an individual named Hatlord, who's actually done a lot of speedrunning. Like, if you actually sift through the speedrun categories for Xenoverse 2, this guy did a lot of shit, like 4 to 6 years ago. Yeah, I mean, I do have I have a secondary PSN, but I don't have a second PS4. And see, I would do that, but I'm kind of lacking in the hardware department, right? I don't have the PS4 to do that. But yeah, right now, the record on the leaderboards is 1:59 for Expert Mission 14. I need 5 more PS4. Well, the thing is you can only make a team of 3. You can only make a team of 3. So the other 2 PS5 that you had wouldn't really be able to do you any good. What am I doing? I'm so, like, muscle memorized to go for a charging thing first move, you know? Oh, good. It got fucked entirely. That's exactly what we needed to see. Thanks, NPCs. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to retry. I was not on the ball. I don't think that this run can be pushed down to 10 seconds, if I'm being honest with you, dude. I don't know. Solo, probably not. And in fact, probably not even, like, on a co-op, because in co-op it takes 6 to 7 seconds for Vegeta to spawn in, as opposed to the 4 seconds that it takes offline. So, I don't know. Considering that you have to wait 4 seconds in order to actually have Vegeta come in and be fightable, I don't think that you could go from the 4-second mark to the 10-second mark and actually beat him. And I mean, you know, doing this during a raid, it might make things a little bit better. But again, people would have to be set up with a super soul that that gives them ki from the start of the match. They would have to have that, right? And they would have to have Emperor's Death Beam. So the odds might be a little bit better during a raid to do this, but those other remaining NPCs still boil down to RNG. And it would just be a matter of farming until you got that good. Oh, I keep forgetting to put the fucking evasive on. So I only just made my speedrunning account today, like a little bit before stream started. So I haven't been able to submit any runs, but I will be doing that tonight after stream is over. So depending on how long it takes somebody to get on and check that and verify the run, it should be up within the next day or two. So here's the thing. When it comes to the expert missions, it's whatever time is shown at the end screen is how they count the time, right? So where it tells you, you know, oh, you finished it in 14 seconds, you finished it in 20 seconds, that's the time that it goes off of. Like, that is the time that they use. So I don't think that there's going to be any removing anything, to be honest with you. Alright, let's see what we get. Put it all together. Don't knock him out of it. I see you, dipshits. Fuck! Bro, that could have been another really good time if I just had the fucking right evasive. Put the right evasive on, Cesaro. Right fucking now, dingus. Right the fuck now. Put on spread shot retreat. Gonna try and beat the 8 time, because why not? Hell yeah, dude. Eventually, I do plan on going through each and every single one of the expert missions, right? And trying to get the best time that I possibly can. And then once I'm comfortable with how consistently I'm doing each individual expert mission, I want to try and go for an all expert mission speedrun and see where we can get on the leaderboards with that. That's kind of my plan of progression right now, is we'll just do each and every single expert mission one at a time, just in whatever order I feel like it. And then once I'm comfortable with how I'm doing in all of them, and we kind of figure some menuing stuff out, I'm going to try and do an all expert mission speedrun. Where is it? There it is. YouTube shows my stream has 27k likes. It shows me that I have 8. It shows that the stream has 8 likes right now. So yeah, I definitely think that you are experiencing a bug. There's no way. Allies might need to run something other than Emperor's Death Beam. See, the thing about Emperor's Death Beam is that it holds them down. So if another random NPC goes in for basic attacks and it's like, oh, I can help. I know how to get world record. The other Emperor's Death Beams really do help from getting them so far gone, you know? I mean, there's a lot of RNG to this run. Like, straight up, there's a lot of RNG to this run. Oh, why? Dude, I was too slow on the potential unleashed. It didn't come out. Okay, cool. It did that time, though. Good. Oh, dude, the Emperor's Death Beam iframes fucked me up. Getting a little too trigger happy on the Emperor's Death Beams there, NPCs. Hey, you got bending Kamehameha? Good shit, Saffron. Happy for you. Alright, here we go. Oh, dude. Bro, come on. Shit. Yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck happened there. We had both Emperor's Death Beams going at the exact same time. I don't know what made that one go kaput. Kablam! Elimination! Look at that, dude! We're like perfectly in sync doing this. Oh, dude. Dude, I think all three of us had the Emperor's Death Beams going at the same time. I don't know, man. But yeah, it's, for anyone who's still unclear of it, it's this clear time that the leaderboards take into account, from what I understand. This is the time that they look at. Like I said, you don't really got to set a timer for this, you know, individual category. For this level category, I guess is what they have it specifically labeled as on the leaderboards. We did get one 14-second run. So here's what I think I'm going to try and do. I still need to get... Thanksgiving? That's like the last Thursday. You're about 2 weeks too early to be saying Happy Thanksgiving there, Eva. But welcome in. Hope you're having yourself a nice night. Yeah, no, holy shit, Crow. I wish.
Let me show you
I fucking wish.
the universe has ever known.
Merry Christmas. What are you? A retail store? Merry Christmas. So I'm sitting and I'm thinking, I think we try and grind out a few more runs of this. We'll see if we can't hit 13 seconds. And if we do, then we'll try doing a little bit of labbing. But if it goes on for a while and we don't, we'll try and do a little bit of labbing anyway. Weird stuff always happens to you on YouTube? Yeah. YouTube's a bit of a glitchy platform. Alright, how we do? Oh, come on! Oh? Son of a bitch. That's another 14 seconds, though. That's 14 seconds twice. How do you get to level 120? So, the two best ways to do it would probably either be Expert Mission 16, because then you can be getting experience points as well as TP medals to give to Tosak if that's the route you want to go. So you're kind of doing both at once. But the best way to get EXP is to do the Crystal Raid modes, not as the raid boss, but as someone on the team of raiders, right? So those two methods are going to be your best bet. Yeah, okay, Crow. So yeah, it's working right now. And we'll just say at around 21 seconds, just so that way. So 14 seconds around 1 hour 21 mins. You can't get past level 99. So the first thing you're going to need to do then is you're going to need to go to the items shop and you're going to need to buy a parfait from the food section for 100,000 zenny. Then you're going to need to give it to Whis, and then he'll increase your level cap for all of your CACs.
Ready, I take it? Then let us commence.
Yeah, sure thing, Brawl. You wonder why the Crystal Raid mode gives a ton of EXP? It's probably because that as the team of raiders, the raid boss is fucking cracked, dude. Like, you're fighting an absolutely incredible, overpowered type of enemy. So I have to imagine that because you're fighting someone so strong, they decided to compensate you with a bunch of EXP. You really like that mode? Yeah, I like it too. It's interesting. It's a very interesting mode. Alright, so based off of how that went last time, I think 13 seconds is possible. I think a 13-second time would be doable. But to be honest with you, I don't know about how much further, with this particular strat anyway, you could push it down. See, that's... oh, shit, that's 15 seconds. Can it drop DLC skills? I think it can drop some DLC skills. I'm not too sure, because by the time that mode rolled around for me, I had basically all of the skills unlocked. So I'm not sure if it drops all the DLC skills, but maybe every DLC skill prior to the update that it was introduced in. Oh, that would be nuts, Phantom. That would be absolutely redonkulous. That would be something that I don't want to imagine. Ooh. You finally found me on PS? Yeah, if that was you that just popped up, I think you did. Oh, dude, that totally would have been it. If this fucking dipshitted motherfucking Gucci gamer motherfucker, I'm sure, is the NPC that fouled the whole thing up, I think we would have hit 13 seconds right there. Damn, dude. Damn. It's the meme, the Prowler stare? What, is that the stare I'm giving it every run? What even is that? Prowler stare meme. Images, please. For fuck's sake. Or did the load screen pop up? Oh, man.
Far better than I expected. Better.
Oh, okay. Ultimate charge and special beast cannon. Well, best of luck to you, Saffron. Special beam blast. Special beam blast's range is limited. It's way too limited to make use of here. Plus, the animation before the actual blast part comes out is slower than spread shot retreat. Spread shot retreat, you're like 2 frames in and you're already sending blasts out there, whereas with special beam blast, you got to go through that little flip animation. Plus, the evasive is really only there for like a super... Like, it's a super niche last resort thing. I don't think I was fast enough. No, I wasn't. I already know that wasn't fast enough. You have to already be at least standing up from potential unleashed in order for it to actually count. I was way too slow starting my my burst charges. Get him! Now just nobody knock him out. Fuck, dude. That was so close. That was so close, man.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
Well, at least now we know I can get 14 seconds. We know with this strat that it's a fairly consistent thing. It's not the most consistent out there. So maybe what we try and do now is let's swap on over to easy mode, and we'll see if we can get it done faster that way. Because if it's the fastest way to play the expert mission, then that's going to be the way you want to go. So we'll see if is my Super Soul boosting damage? It's not, but it's prolonging, like the limit burst is, and it's also prolonging Emperor's Death Beam as well. So it is indirectly doing more damage. See, I did want to test out the launch Super Soul, which we can try, but we'll try that first, I guess. Before we start doing easy mode stuff, I want to try out some of the other strats that I had in mind. Because I just wanted to at least be able to replicate what Record did. And we're at that point. So it seems like being level 120 hasn't really changed the game a whole hell of a lot. At least as far as normal mode goes. Yeah, I wanted to try out Who the Hell Are You Bastards. I don't know. We'll give this one a good handful of tries, but... Because I did want to try this out after I replicated Record, which we're at that point, so I think some labbing is going to be the way going forward. Because it still has the same limit burst. Oh, we didn't get our transformation. What the fuck? Granted, I don't know about how much Potential Unleashed actually helps. Okay, I think I saw it come in that time. We're good to go. Yeah, no, I think that we definitely need to have the, I'll do a little bit more testing, but I think that the key auto recovery that Time to Dole Out Some Vengeance gives you is just way more significant than a damage boost, even that of an XXL amount. Because we got right on 14 seconds, and that was damn near perfect. That was damn near perfect. But like I said, we'll give it a few more rounds and we'll see if we can't hit 13. And we'll just say around 1 hour 33 mins with bastards. Yeah, Parallel Quests has always been the way that I've done it, particularly Parallel Quest 83. And then, of course, the first week that Camaraderie characters and everything came out, we had Parallel Quests as the main glory point farm. So, the first week I was doing, what was it? Parallel Quest 84 or whatever, or 80 some odd damn thing. To get glory points and camaraderie at the same time. Alright, let's see what we get. Because both of these Super Souls, it's possible to hit 14 seconds with. So... So we'll see. We'll see. Based on how, like, the key management went, I feel a little more comfortable with the idea of doling out some vengeance as opposed to bastards. Oh, bitch. Jumping the gun on the Emperor's death beam, homie. Yeah, see, that round, it went... See, the Emperor's Death Beam is just too short without the key auto-recovery from the other Super Soul. I don't know about how consistent this is going to be. Yeah, see, I think it's just the extra key that keeps it prolonged that really makes the difference. That didn't give me my transformation. I'm looking at the top left corner to see if the little yellow square pops up. I've only got an extremely small window to do that, but that's just what I'm doing. Vegeto's Super Soul, I don't really see how that one's going to help. That what, extends the stamina break? Yeah, but then we're going to come into the problem of Emperor's Death Beam not doing enough damage. Like, that's... You know, we need something that's really going to help out, like, the whole Emperor's Death Beam. You know, and I don't think that the complete key at the start... Is that what that one does? Because I know that there's a Gogeta one that has inherent key auto-recovery at the start of the match as well. Let me look up Vegito. I don't remember there being a Vegito one that... Because I know there's a Vegito one that... Yeah, this is Super Vegito. Temporarily prevents ki from depleting. Yeah, see, now I'm going to have to use Super Saiyan. And it's a slower animation than Potential Unleashed. If that's the one you're talking about. And it's Limit Burst is Spirit Sword attack up. That's not... Let me look through here. I'm trying to find other Vegito. Sorry, you were way open there. Extends the time of guard break when a heavy smash hits, but I don't think that counts for Dodoria's headbutt. Temporarily activate, and then final Kamehameha attack up on that one, so that's not... Get serious, would you? Opponents... Yeah, no. I think you've got this Super Soul mixed up with something else. Because going through Vegito's Super Souls here, it's not... Oh yeah, leave the rest to me. Yeah, I mentioned that one earlier on in the stream, and I want to do some labbing with that one. I do want to do some labbing with that Gogeta Super Soul. Because I know the exact one you're talking about now that you put the specific name in chat. But I'm not 100% sure about that one. So we're going to do some labbing with that one after I mess around with this Super Soul a little bit more. Because what I might be able to do in that situation is I might have enough time to go into the Limit Burst and then go into like Super Saiyan Blue. So there's definitely some labbing to do with that one, but we're gonna see. We're gonna test with this one a little bit more, and then we're gonna just swap it out. I think I saw it come out. No, god damn it. Okay, I didn't see it come out, but it might have. We were standing up, so... Yeah, here we go. Great. This old story of not facing the right direction, and even though you tilt the analog stick in the direction you want to go, the game just doesn't care. Okay. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Where's the transformation now? Why is my timing so screwy all of a sudden? I don't know what I'm doing differently that the timing's just not working out now. Okay, cool. That time it did. Yeah, so I mean this one's not doing bad. You know, it's about on par with the other one. Way ahead of you on that one, Joseph. We have Spread Shot Retreat equipped already. No, I don't think Super Electric Strike is going to be the viable one on solo, to be honest with you. Yeah, see, it's a little less consistent, but... But yeah, for anyone who wants to see, we've already matched world record. We have already matched world record. My run's not on the board yet because I haven't... I said don't go easy on me. That's going to... Okay, that's going to drain my ki as I use Emperor's Death Beam as opposed to making me gain ki. Because the way that the ki drain works is the entire animation, from the time that it starts, from the time that the ultimate animation finishes, it drains your ki. And so... it's going to cause Emperor's Death Beam to last for less time. Right? And we don't want Emperor's Death Beam lasting a shorter period of time, because then it's going to do less damage. Yeah, but what we're working with right now is an XXL boost, and we don't have a ki drain to worry about. God damn it. I mean, the XXL boost is not going to make up for how much ki we're losing and how much damage we're losing on the Emperor's Death Beam. You know, this Super Soul that I'm using right now, Who the Hell Are You Bastards, basically does the same thing, but more efficiently. We also don't start with as much ki, right? We have to start at base ki as opposed to 4 bars of ki, which we start with here. I think I fucked up the timing. Now we're good. What are we doing, Zuki? Okay, we're gonna put some motherfucking glasses on Zuki the next time that happens. We're straight up gonna put some goddamn glasses on Zuki, because she's really starting to piss me off with just these onward, upward, and leftward yonder, never to be seen again. Hello? Yeah. See, if this other NPC wasn't launching the Emperor's Death Beam at an inconvenient time, we would totally be nailing 13 seconds, I think. Okay, back to Kanton City and on with the glasses we go. Like, for fuck's sake, Zuki, what is wrong with you?
Ready, I take it? Then let us commence.
If you use, I said don't go easy on me. If you use the limit burst while using Emperor's Death Beam, after the first one, use it again, and it will... Okay, so use 2 Emperor's Death Beams is what you're saying. So we use the first Emperor's Death Beam, drain ourselves on ki, and then we have to spend time charging. Right? We have to spend the time charging back up the ki in order to use Emperor's Death Beam again. If I'm understanding what you're saying, that's what we would have to do. The problem is you used it in training. Yeah, see, the problem is if we have... If you're talking about using this in a speedrunning setting... Okay, meditation takes a long time. Meditation is it is a long-winded animation. You can't use capsules in expert missions. No items are usable in expert missions, so energy capsules are not a viable strat here. What's up, Mukri? Welcome in, man. Good to see you. Hope you're having yourself a nice night. Your speedrunning expert mission 18. Well, good shit, my dude. Good shit.
You want to beg for your life? I assure you it's futile.
Yeah, one of these days, I'm entering a really big speedrunning arc. I hope that it becomes a bit bigger of a thing in the community. But eventually, I will be going for a good time in Expert Mission 18 as well. If I need you to change skills, let me know. For show, my dude. I think the way that we have things set up right now is... Oh, man, I'm getting a little bit of acid reflux. Holy fuck. I think the way we have things set up right now is okay. Thunder Flash, huh? How easy and consistent of the speedrun would have... Probably about the same consistency as this one. It'd probably be about the same consistency. But we'll be getting to Expert Mission 17 next. After, I really want to hit 13 seconds on this Expert Mission before I move on to any others. Ooh, that was really rough. Yeah, that was a really rough one. So we did get one. The first attempt with this Super Soul was 14 seconds, but it certainly seems like it's less consistent just because of the fact that Emperor's Death Beam doesn't last for quite as long. Yeah, not that great. 15 seconds.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and switch up the strat around. I'm kind of convinced at this point that the Bastard's Super Soul is just about as good as the Vengeance Super Soul. They seem to be on about equal footing. So I'm gonna try something else now. We'll see if we can't try out a different strat.
Ready, I take it. Then let us commence.
So first, let's put on the Super Soul. I don't think this one would really... Well, maybe it would, actually. I'm going to try out I'm Going to Bathe in Your Blood. I didn't even think about that one for this, but considering how we're aiming for a sub 15, and it seems to last 15 seconds in this mode, I think that's the way... That might be the way. We'll see. Well, but no, I'm going to be starting with less ki, aren't I? I think starting with less ki is kind of huge in this situation, right? So yeah, we got to do some charging. I don't think that's going to work out now that I think about it. All right, so yeah, let's try out Leave the Rest to Me. Because we might even be able to equip a stronger... What's it called with that?
Let the Carnival of Terror begin.
So yeah, we'll put on... I think we'll start with Super Saiyan Blue. And then we'll... It's going to be near the Super Soul, right? So, yeah, here it is. So, yeah, restores all ki, attack up. We'll try this. I think the idea is going to be the same. We don't have to spend time charging, so I got to remember. Limit Burst into Awoken. Limit Burst to Awoken. Okay, so we do have enough time. We do have the time to get into it. Okay, a good thing he was blocking, so that way we can't get any testing in this first run. I appreciate that one a lot. Fucking prick. I feel like that's kind of a bad omen for this strat. Okay, so we may or may not be able to make Blue Evolution work with this. We'll do some testing here in a minute. What the fuck happened? Okay, so this doesn't seem too bad. This seems like it has some potential, and in fact, if it weren't for the fact that that third Emperor's Death Beam came in when it did and just went ham with the iframes, I think we might have actually gotten something good going on here. Because the extra damage as well as the extra ki at the start... Okay. This game really does not want me to test this strat out. Okay, I've said it once, I'll say it again. I don't know that Super Electric Strike is really going to make things any better. I think that just the ability to hold people down with Emperor's Death Beam over a prolonged period of time is going to be the way to go. The thing is we just need the RNG to be in our favor. Like, we're fighting RNG more than anything else at this point. Wait, I didn't limit burst. What the fuck's wrong with me? Okay, so we got 14 seconds with that one. And that honestly felt really good. That felt really good. Based off of how all of them have felt so far, like this one I think I'm starting to feel the most confident in now that we actually got a good run in. We'll do... look, I need to get some good, thorough testing in with Blue first, because I think Blue Evolution's animation is going to be just a little bit too long to get in before Vegeta spawns. So I'm trying out Blue first, because it has a shorter animation. But I do want to try out Blue Evolution, but I'm less confident in it, so I want to test this one out now that we've actually got something good going with it. I mean, it might end up balancing out, like, if we actually can get into Blue Evolution. Because even though, like, we have a bunch of stuff to help fight the ki drain, it still drains ki a little bit faster than what Blue Evolution does. Or than what regular Blue does. So, I mean, it's just probably going to require actually getting in there and getting some tests. But I think we can hit 13 seconds with this. And I mean, we're not even on easy mode yet. So, if we can hit a 13-second run with this one, then we'll see. Because I definitely think it's possible with this setup. Yeah, that went to shit because all of us used Emperor's Death Beam at bad times. That was dog shit. That was pure dog shit. That's dog shit that got collected in a paper bag and lit on some poor bastard's front porch is what that was. Okay. What a weenie. Going for an evasive as soon as he can. Oh, you motherfucker, dude. That was it. My God. Yeah, this sub 14 is going to be really hard to push. This is going to be really hard to push. Yeah, like I said, I think the biggest thing that I'm fighting against right now is just a little bit of RNG. Like, we're gonna have to get fairly lucky, but I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones that a 13-second time is possible on this.
There's no point in running.
We just gotta try and farm it out. It might be doable on easy mode. But I want to make sure that I know what I'm doing on normal first, because I don't know exactly what's going to happen with the whole easy mode scenario on the leaderboards. I have to assume that they would accept the time, but I don't know if they would end up making an easy mode category, or if they would just lump it in with all the rest of them, or what. So I'm trying to do testing, you know, the old-fashioned way first. Good going, Zuki. Holy shit. Bullshit, dude. I don't understand why that happens. Yeah. I mean, all three of these strats, like, using every strat that we've used so far does come with a certain level of consistency, though. Like, so far, I think probably the better two are this one and the one we started off with by using the Vengeance Super Soul. But otherwise, I'm the least confident in the Bastard Super Soul. I think the Bastard Super Soul definitely got us the least consistent results. Even if it did come out the gate swinging with a 14-second time. You can't think you might be out of ideas? Yeah, I mean, there's really only... Once you've got things narrowed down, like, it's really just a matter of trial and error and doing it time and time again until you just get just enough RNG, right? But I think that this Super Saiyan Blue plus... What's it called, strat? With this Super Soul is definitely like a world record contender, for sure. What are you aiming at? Like, for real, Zuki, we need to cut this shit out in particular. See, that's another thing that we fight, but honestly, I don't think anything gets the job done faster than EDP or EDB. God, see, that's so close. That's so close. The main thing that I need to have happen is I can't have these three remaining idiots coming up, doing basic attacks, and just pushing the enemy ever so slightly out of the way of some of the damage. Like, that is the one thing that I think that is happening that is preventing this run from being pushed down to 13 seconds. Okay, so yeah, just out of curiosity, we'll go on ahead and we'll try Blue Evolution, but I think that the animation is just going to be too long. I think it's got too long of an animation. Phone cut out, what did you miss? I have no idea. Check the VOD. You missed everything. Yeah, you didn't miss anything important, man. So far, still the best thing that we've gotten is 14 seconds. I'm going to try out Blue Evolution now, but I don't really have confidence in it getting out before Vegeta shows up. Oh, shit, it does. Oh, my God. Okay, so this might be... It just depends on what the key drain looks like now. Okay. And the RNG as well. Yeah, so that was a pretty rough start. That was a pretty rough start. Man, I am surprised that Blue Evolution makes that. But I am pleasantly surprised. Oh, that's gotta be it. No, dude. Dude. We can do it. We can do it with this. I think that this ultimately is going to be the way to go. I think we've got the strat down pat. Now it's just a matter of good RNG. I don't think that we can optimize the build any more than what we have. I think that now it just boils down to getting the perfect RNG, and I think that we can push this down to 13 seconds, and then we'll start trying to do some easy mode attempts.
I will kill all that stand in my way.
Yeah, because if we don't get it with Blue Evolution, then I don't know what else we could possibly swap around to make this any faster. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot that I can do, though, because when I just go for the attack straight out the gates, Zuki doesn't want to aim properly. Like, he moves out of the way too quick. So I do have to spend some time, like at least a fraction of a second adjusting myself, or else the likelihood of me missing is just too great. It's like I said, we just need to get the perfect RNG, and we've got this. Yeah, see, because he does a little dash at the start, like 9 times out of 10, he goes for like a burst dash, which gives iframes. And Dodoria's headbutt just goes wrong ways yonder, never to be seen again, so. Great job, dumbass. Okay. Come on! God damn it! God, we're so close, guys! Do you see how close we're getting with this, though? We are on the cusp. We are literally right on the cusp. Right on the precipice of getting this time. I know we can do it. The main thing that needs to happen is I need to have a short distance between him and me when I go for the Dodoria's headbutt, is I think what's going on here. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's possible without easy mode, but I think that for the sake of actually playing the game the fastest way possible, we will swap over to easy mode. But not yet. I know that we can get 13 seconds. I know we can get 13 seconds. Because if we can get it perfected on normal, I would have to figure that on easy it would be even more consistent, yeah? Come on, we got this, bro! We can do it! Oh. Oh my god, dude. Oh, we are right there. We are right there. Look how consistently we're getting 14 seconds. We're getting 14 seconds consistently. We can get the 13. It's there. I see it. I can see it. It's right there. It's not even on the horizon. It's halfway between me and the horizon. It's right fucking there. See, the thing that I think got a little bit janky on that one was just the Emperor's death beams being a little bit off. If the Emperor's death beams had been timed at the exact same time, I think that would have been it. I think that would have been it, but I keep saying it. The biggest factor we're fighting right now is just RNG. We just got to get through the RNG and we have it.
Let me show you the greatest fear the universe has ever known.
Yeah, this version of Zuki is already the thinnest that she can be. She's already at the thinnest preset, so there's no statistics to be worked out on that one. Plus, I mean, that's only a 3% boost as well. And I mean, if you look, I'm pretty sure in world record. Let's see here. Before we start this one, I'm going to double check. I'm pretty sure world record is like a mid-weight. Yeah, it doesn't look like she's the thinnest, but she is a female Earthling, which gets a little bit less damage than what's it called? Than female Saiyans. They're pretty close, but they're not quite the same, so I don't know about how much, you know, the weight and race really does make when it comes to like these speed runs. I don't know. I've been watching a lot of them and seeing what people use. I just don't know. Come on, we got this time. We have to. Ooh, cheated. We were cheated on that one. That one, I just simply feel cheated.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Criminy. Because that Emperor's Death Beam RNG was just about perfect, dude. Pretty sure we had all three characters going off at the same time. Yeah, no, dude. That's why I feel cheated. I feel like the timer just went on longer than what it needed to. No, there is no way to turn off Guru being attacked. He'll just get attacked over and over and over again because he's a sitting duck. God, this is driving me nuts. I might have to come to terms with the fact that 14 seconds might be the limit. He needs to move to a nursing home at this point where they have security. Yeah, because clearly nail isn't enough. Surpass your limits! Get him! Got him! Now no one screw this up. Oh, no, dude! That was another cheat! It cheated me again! I swear to God, his HP was just kaput 12 seconds in. His HP was kaput 12 seconds in. The whole damn timer went a whole nother 2 damn seconds after his HP hit 0. There is no way, dude. There ain't no way. That's cheating. I don't know how you're doing it, game, but you're cheating. Yeah, I'm going to try this a handful more times, and then we'll see what the difference in easy mode makes. Because I'm thinking that at this point, the one and only way it might be able to be made faster is with the easy mode. I would have thought that with level caps and stat caps having been increased, that it would make a world of difference. But we have tied world record so many times by now, and I don't know what else I can try in terms of super souls or skills or awokens. I really don't know what else there is left to try. In terms of labbing, that is.
Ready, I take it. Then let us commence.
I really thought that that previous one was it. I thought that previous attempt was gonna be the one. No! Homie! G-Slice, you couldn't wait like another second to throw that out there, man? Oh. Bad RNG. Yeah, I mean, I feel it in my bones like a 13 seconds is possible. It's just, what is this? There's just a little bit too much that's beyond my control. Okay, I really don't like how Zuki just decided she didn't need to land a headbutt there. I don't know what the hell strat she has configured in her mind, but it's not the right one. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that fucked it up. It got all fucked up. Yeah, another 14 second, dude. Dude, I don't know why the timer... like, that time it didn't seem like the timer went longer than that other one. Yeah, I know. We kind of got screwed over by Death Beam iframes. See, the timer seems a little inconsistent at the end. Like, sometimes it doesn't realize that his HP reaches 0, so it goes longer than what it should, because it seemed like it did a pretty hard stop there at 14 seconds. I feel like the timer was working against me on that one just a couple times past.
I see you enjoy revel in futility.
Do I still have tea? I still have tea. What's up, Monkey? We're doing pretty good. We've got a tie world record time for Expert Mission 16, and now we're going for the world record. We're seeing if we can't push this shit down to 13 seconds. Oh, he blocked. We're screwed on that one. What are the best people to bring into parallel quests? So really the best thing that you can do is if you have another 2 CACs and you have 2 of the Super Soul called Hercule, that's the best way to do it. And then set your characters up with like Dodoria's Headbutt, Evil Ray Strike, I think is the one that breaks stamina, and then like God of Destruction's whatever, and Prelude to Destruction. So that way, if they're doing anything, like if they're trying to use a skill, the odds are they'll get a stamina break in. And if you don't have the Hercule Super Souls to equip to 2 CACs, you can just use Pan, Videl, or Hercule. Farts, dude.
Far better than I expected. Better, but not the best.
How do you unlock that Super Soul for a CAC? It's a raid exclusive reward. So you just have to wait for a raid to come back around that has it. Yeah, I don't know what the hell the deal with the timer is. Let me see. Is this my... Yeah. So I do have a Discord. I'll just go on ahead. I'll post all my extra socials since we got people asking for them in the chat. But that should have my Discord, my Twitter, and my Twitch. I do plan on simulcasting here one of these days. Just gotta get it figured out, make sure that I have all the stuff available to do that, because I'd like to try it. Discord, a pretty good place to keep track of when I'm going live, and basically Twitter is the same thing. I basically just post when I'm going live there. And Discord kind of has the added bonus of having a community around it, so if you need help with something, I do have channels set up specifically for co-op. Dude. Dude, it just feels so possible. It feels so possible, but the timer is just cock-teasing me. Oh, speaking of which, maybe I should do, I'm gonna do... I've been forgetting to do audio syncs, but sometimes you gotta do that midway through. Yeah, I mean, the thing is when you're playing online, it actually takes him longer to spawn in. Oh, dude, what a garbage dog shit attempt, dude. That was piss poor. Is that when you're online, you automatically lose about 2 to 3 seconds just because of the connection. Suck it and pull it. That was it! Oh, hot diggity damn! That was that! Yes! Hell yes!
Very impressed. You've outgrown
I knew it! I knew we could do it! Rock and fucking roll, my dudes. Holy smokes. Yeah, we got it all nice and recorded, but, I mean, a screenshot, I definitely need that, because I'll probably be making a video on it. Screenshot preview. Holy smokes, folks. Virtual high five. God, okay, so yeah, that was at around 2 hours and 32 minutes. Good thing I just did an audio sync as well. So yeah, in the recording it would be about 2:29. 2 hours, 29 minutes. Holy fuck, dudes. 13 seconds. Alright, so now that we've gotten the 13-second time, I don't think that it's going to be possible to push the time down much further. 12 seconds may be doable. Maybe. But I think the only way we're really going to be able to do that is if we do it in... What the fuck? Who's talking to me? Is that an IRL friend? Just being like, dude. Nope. It's not. I'm going to turn my volume off, though. So now we're going to try and do some easy mode attempts. We're going to see what this looks like on easy mode, and we'll see if we can't... I think that's going to be the only way that we actually push the time down further. I think that's the one and only way that we're going to get a faster time. Because I don't know what easy mode looks like. I don't know if he has less HP or if his AI is just dumbed down even further somehow. So I think now... now that we've beaten world record... Now is the point where we see if we can't beat our own world record.
Let the Carnival of Terror begin.
Oh, shit. I did it wrong. I think those claps called the good luck fairies. They're just like, well, now that his audio is in sync, I think that would be the perfect time. The link, there's a bunch of links in there, bud. You gotta click the, what does the first one do? Let me see. If I click on this, yeah, it took me to Discord. It takes me to Discord, so I don't know. What do I think is the next one to come out? I hope it's the base Gogeta one. The one that has, the whatchamacalled, the Vegeta Super Soul. I think I'm finally warmed up now. That's the one that I would hope they would bring back. Alright, so yeah, change difficulty mode. You need 10 TP medals, that's fine. We're going to be getting 16 after this, so it's a net gain of 6. Alright, let's see what this looks like. I think this is the first anything ever that I've done on easy mode. Okay, so that looks like it's a little bit lower HP. Okay, well that first round was 14 seconds, but it can definitely be done faster.
far better than I expected.
We can definitely get a faster time. This might be how we push the time down to 12 seconds. Yeah, man, it certainly is a solid Super Soul to be using. I think it's a little bit better in PvP. I'm kind of in the middle of something right now, Monkey. I'll be checking it out later.
Ready, I take it? Then let us commence.
Wait. It's still set to easy? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that it worked that way. But it's probably still going to force me to spend another 10 TP medals, right? Yeah, okay. Did you miss something? I don't know, dude. Were you here for the 13 seconds? We just got a 13-second time, but just a few minutes ago, Crow. Did you miss it? Oh, shit, dude. You're going to have to check out the VOD, man. I'm definitely going to be submitting this time to the leaderboards. And there will be a video going up on YouTube for it. Yeah, that's another 13-second time. So I definitely think 12 seconds is doable on easy mode. I think 12 seconds is going to be about the furthest down that you can push this. Go for 11. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. We got to get 12 first, though. We got to get 12, I think, before we go for the 11. We're kind of in the process of proving what's possible, like what the very limits of the game are, at least for Expert Mission 16, right? I honestly didn't expect all of this to happen in one night. I expected it to take me a little while to understand what needed to be done in order to get a 14-second time.
I'm about to start a special class. I hope to see you all there. If you want. You know, whatever. No pressure.
I don't know, man. I don't think Final Kamehameha is the way. I don't think Final Kamehameha would be faster than what we're doing here. Ah, Jesus. Dear baby Jesus, please help me. Dear baby RN Jesus, I pray to thee that we don't get any bullshit at the start of this next round, okay? Please, sweet baby Jeebus. Eat a dick! Dear baby RN Jesus, that is not what I asked for Christmas. It seems to me like maybe I should be praying to Santa Claus. The clap. I said, should I do another audio sync? Alright, if things don't go my way this time, we'll do another audio sync. Yeah, that's 14, 15 seconds. It's a fucking game, dude. Alrighty then, we'll do another audio sync, folks. We'll see where that gets us, right? Audio sync. Let the Dodoria headbutt guide you. Let Dodoria and his headbutt be my guide.
Let me show you the great...
There is good RNG and there is bad RNG. There is no try. With Dodoria as my guide. Oh, dude. Holy shit. Oh, god damn it. That was 13 seconds. Fuck, dude. That felt good. That felt really good. Damn, dude. So it seems like 13 is relatively consistent on easy mode. But, dude, I'm feeling it. We can get 12 seconds on easy. We can do it, dudes. We can totally do it. We're getting the A-OK from Broly. Okay. Yeah, this is Vegeta right about now. Just like, you motherfucker! Beating me in 13 seconds! How dare you do that to the Prince of all Saiyans! Grr, my pride! That was dog shit. The Gogeta ultimate just going every which way. That's funny as hell, man. Okay, so it really just boils down to RNG. The strat is easy enough to pull off. It's just a matter of not missing the Dodoria's headbutt and having to retry. It's a matter of Emperor's Death Beams not coming out all wonky and at the wrong times.
want to beg for your life? I...
If 2 warp Kamehamehas will do it, that's... See, with just about anything else, it's a longer launch time, and there's less of a guarantee that they'll stay stuck for the whole move, right? Like, there's no guarantee that every hit of the move will land, because we get that happening a little bit here with Emperor's Death Beam. So I don't think that 2 warp Kamehamehas is going to be the way to go. Because then you also have 2 ultimate animations to get through as opposed to 1. So that's already losing you time. 2 animations that take longer than Emperor's Death Beam as well. Oh my god. Fuck, dude. I thought that would have been it.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown.
Yeah, since we're sitting on world record right now, you know, we already did a fair bit of labbing tonight. I really don't know what else there would be to lab, to be honest with you.
Ahem. An extra special class is about to begin. I'd better not catch you playing hooky.
Gotta include the audio sync in the clip, huh? We'll see. I'll probably make 2 things. I'll probably make an unlisted version for the leaderboards, just so that way they have the run start to finish. And then I'll probably make one that goes public for people to see. Ah. Motherfuckers, dude. See, having him down below you is kind of shitty, because when you have that angle, you're more likely to miss than if you're more level with him.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown.
Stupid NPCs with their smooth-brained basic attack combos.
You want to beg for your life? I...
Yeah, I mean, as it stands right now, it's an unofficial record. Like, the most official that you can get it on the internet is by putting it through speedrun.com. So, unofficial, but a world, it's still the known world record right now, right? Come on, don't last another, you son of a bitch. I'm wondering if Emperor's Death Beam is potentially what's becoming the problem. I wonder if it's the Death Beam animation being, like, so prolonged that's making this... like, it's making the timer prolong. I wonder if that's what's doing it. Now it's got me wondering. Now I have some things to wonder about. But oh well, we'll keep going. Not like I'm really losing anything. I'm just not gaining as many TP medals as I would otherwise for each completion. What about Beast instead of Blue Evo? Yes, let's, I don't think that we're going to be able to save time with that one. It takes much longer than Blue Evolution, plus it consumes ki that we could use. See, the big thing that's saving us time is transforming and all of that jazz before Vegeta spawns in, because it's not taking up any time. We got 4 seconds before he even shows up to do anything. Yeah, plus I don't think that we would get... What are you fucking doing, Zuki? Plus, with how long the Beast animation is, it's going to take us more time either way. Right, because if we have to transform after Vegeta shows up, it's immediate time loss.
I'm very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
Okay, so what about... let me ask you this. With Super Vegeta, it does less damage than Blue Evolution. And with this current strat, there's no charging necessary. So it's not like with the extra time that we're not spending in the animation, we could do anything extra. See, the thing about Final Shine is that it's just... It doesn't... It's the same problem that I talked about with whoever suggested Warp Kamehameha before. It's harder to keep them trapped in that move and much easier for them to get knocked out of it. What are we doing here, Zuki? This is the same problem that I keep bringing up time and time again. Why are you going off in these backwards-ass, yonder-ass directions? When that's nowhere near the direction that you should be facing in. Okay. Jiminy, dude.
Is that all? Just keep on pushing.
Alright, I'll switch to Super Vegeta, but I really don't think... I don't really see it being much better. Because the thing is, Super Vegeta boosts your Ki Blast damage by 17% as compared to the 35% from Blue Evolution. Now, I get that Super Vegeta doesn't have a Ki Drain, but I have a hard time seeing the next Ki Drain making up for damn near 20% damage. But I'll try it. And one way or another, either my point will be proven or chat's will be.
I'll show you a terror worse than hell.
Okay. Holy shit, did that actually do it? I think it did, goddamn. I have to wonder what actually makes the difference. If it's the amount of Ki that you have? Like, that's gotta be it, right? It's gotta be the difference in Ki. Well, that's the one that's going to get submitted. Where are we at? About 2:58? 2 hours, 58 minutes? 12 seconds. 2 hours, 58 minutes. So that way I can get it in the recording. That's interesting for sure. That's an interesting thing for sure. Fucking crow. First place, Cesaro. Second place, Cesaro. Third place, Cesaro. Fourth place, Cesaro. Fifth place, Cesaro. Germany. Yeah, that's nuts, dudes. See, because what that really says, like, plus the fact that in the in the co-op record that we set, we skipped Awokens altogether. So it's like, I don't know, man. This game is so weird. This is such a weird game when it comes to how the timing actually ends up working out. Because, I mean, we're still gaining ki back, and we do have a noticeably larger amount of damage when it comes to, like, the difference between Blue Evolution and Super Vegeta. Like, there's a, what, like a 18% damage difference there? Which, you know, is quite noticeable. That's like stacking 2 Super Vegetas on top of each other. It's kind of ridiculous. It's almost like the damage percentages are more negligible than any other part of the strat. See, because the Super Soul that we're using, its Limit Burst gives a boost to damage, but it doesn't have an inherent boost to damage as one of its Super Soul effects, right? The main thing that really helps us with the Super Soul is the fact that it has, like, it gives you all of your ki all at once, and it gives you auto ki recovery inherently, which seems to be more important for the Emperor's Death Beam than anything else. Like, the amount of ki that you can actually dump into it is what I'm coming to find out, because when we first started the stream and we were labbing, the first thing that we did was we basically just tried to recreate world record, which we did, right? So, and the difference between using Vengeance and Bastard Super Soul was really how consistent it felt. And I think that consistency just came from having the extra ki rather than having the extra damage. So here's the thing, like I just explained, Super Vegeta 2, it gives you a 17% boost to Ki Blast damage, which is barely any more than what Potential Unleashed would give you, right? Which is a 15% increase. So things like Blue and Blue Evolution have a much more notably higher damage increase than what Super Vegeta has. But like I've been finding out, you know, I think that maybe the higher the amount of HP someone has, that means more damage you would do over time. Then maybe in that scenario, having the extra damage over the extra ki might come in handy. But I'm not sure. I think a good way to find that out is, considering how we got such good times for Vegeta, I think I start moving on to doing a little bit of labbing for Goku now. So we'll start doing a little bit of Expert Mission 17, and we'll see what we get. I definitely think... Let's see here. I'm going to do a little bit of review. You guys can review with me, I guess. We'll go on ahead. Let's go to the... Yeah, let's see here. So, it's been 3 years since a record was set for this expert mission. But so that way you guys can watch along with me. Here is the link to Expert Mission 17 on the leaderboards. I'm going to review this 30-second time that Hat Lord got. We'll see what he does, and we'll see if maybe there's a way that we can improve on his time. Because the way I started was I just tried to recreate world record. And I think that's a really good place to start when you're speedrunning. Okay. So you got Limit Bursting, Dodoria's Headbutt into Emperor's Death Beam once again. Okay. So what is he doing? Burst charging? Yeah, Goku has way more HP than what Vegeta has. So I don't think that a single use of Emperor's Death Beam is going to get us where we need to go. So maybe what we try and do for this one is set ourselves up with some good, like, super attacks. The record on speedrun.com for solo expert mission 17 is 30 seconds. It's a flat 30 seconds on that one. But it seems like it's basically the same strat. So let's see what we can do. So I'm going to do just another audio sync. And then that's at about 3:06. 3 hours, 6 mins. Goku starts. Alright, so we're just going to try and recreate record with our current strat. I'm thinking, ultimately, we may end up going back on a Frieza race and trying this. Well, actually, the real reason why you see me clapping like that is just because I'm batshit insane. Let's see, I wonder if limit bursting at the start... I wonder if it would be better to wait for Goku to come in to limit burst. So that way the limit burst actually lasts longer against Goku. Okay. Yeah, and it takes him... He's kind of far away from us as well. So maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just transform... And then once he flies in, then we'll pop the limit burst. This is terrible. We are getting absolutely dreadful starts here. See, I'm going to review this again before I take another attempt, just to make sure of how he started. Why does his... Oh, he actually has... Hold on. He has Burst and Ultimate Charge. Then he has Consecutive Energy Blast and Dodoria Headbutt. And I guess the Ultimate doesn't really matter, but what does he start with? Okay. Yeah, this one's definitely going to wind up being more difficult. I think that we just start with this old strat. But we'll use it after the transformation. Okay. Oh, shit.
You're pretty strong.
That was not bad. That was not a bad first attempt. Yeah, 16 seconds. Holy shit.
I'm very impressed.
16 seconds at around 3:09. Damn, dude. So, new world record. Yeah, as far as the leaderboards are concerned, that is the record. Yeah, because all we had to beat was 30 seconds. That worked out. That ended up working out. Kind of weird how not more people have submitted their runs to speedrun.com. That was easy mode, you're right. I'll make a note of that, that was on easy.
I'll show you a terror
Easy.
worse than hell.
But, you know, like we said before, easy mode is going to be the fastest way to complete it. So if speedrun, if the people down at speedrun.com say, no, this isn't valid because it's on easy mode, then we'll just we'll pull a 180. We'll pull a 180 and we'll backtrack and we'll just get the world record on normal mode. No big deal. Yeah, Ashley, I'd say you joined at a pretty good time. Just got a 16-second Expert Mission 17, so I would say that's a pretty damn good place to start. Okay, so yeah, we limit burst after this time. Oh, we're gonna miss. Yeah, if we miss the initial headbutt, I think it's gonna be the same as before. That warrants a reset. Suck it! What the fuck? Okay. It's a good thing that we can still limit burst in time. Hold still! Everyone fire away!
Really well trained, aren't you? This is getting fun.
Okay, 15 seconds. Nice. Kicking some ass. Getting some amazing times right now, huh? Let's see here. Okay. Cool. Now we'll do it again and see if we can do it even faster. Speedrun HQ. This doesn't count. Me. Uses Hakai to destroy everything. We need new maintenance. I'm sure that they'll take it. You know, because usually when it comes to speedrunning... So, we actually did do some testing on the other expert mission, and what we think the issue with the blue forms is the fact that they do have a slight key drain. That makes more of a difference than the actual damage percentage. Because I went from getting 13 seconds on Vegeta, using Blue Evolution, to finally having Super Vegeta being the thing that gets me to the next second threshold, which is 12 seconds. So, considering that the proof is kind of in the pudding by now, we are using Super Vegeta because, yes, it seems like it is faster than the blue forms. Just because of the whole key situation. And believe me, at first I was skeptical of swapping over as well, just because it's an 18% damage difference between Super Vegeta and Blue Evolution. But like I said, it seems to be the difference in key that really makes up the difference in how much time you can save. Oops. Didn't want to do that then. This one might turn out a little worse, but it might not. It might not even matter when we pop the limit burst, as long as it's before he flies in. Heck. Well, ever since the buffs, the key drain really isn't that crazy. Like, it's super manageable these days. Like, all you need to do is slap on a Super Soul that gives you some key recovery, and you're in business. But yeah, the fact that there is a key drain at all seems to be what makes the difference between the two forms, as far as speedrunning goes. Yeah, that seems to be the case. The fact that Emperor's Death Beam doesn't last as long seems to be what makes this shit problematic. Oh, a clash. That's really bad. That is really dog shit. Dude, quit clashing with him, you assholes! It's almost like they know I'm trying to go for a good time. They're like, don't worry, Goku! I'll save you! I'll save you from getting your ass flattened in a matter of seconds, don't worry! We're not here for this Cesaro individual! We're here for Goku! Goddamn worthless NPC dick-headed pricks! Ugh, clash this, motherfuckers! Oh, never mind. They don't need to clash when they can just knock him as far away from my Emperor's Death Beam as humanly possible. That, too, is also another option available to them. Never mind the clash. They can just kill the run by knocking him out of the way. So here's the thing, Ashley. We tried Blue Evolution, right? And the best that we could do was 13 seconds on Vegeta. Right? And when we switched to Super Vegeta, it did not take very long before it took us to get 12 seconds. So I understand what you're saying with the Leave It to Me Super Soul. I thought the same thing. But as it turns out, that's not the case. Super Vegito still turned out to be faster. Instant transmission. That might be the strat. Instant transmission, this one. We'll try that. We'll give it a shot.
Very impressed. You've outgrown me, kid.
So the one thing that I worry about, we're going to try instant transmission because I like the idea. It sounds really good on paper, so now we'll just have to see if it's good in practice. The one thing that I worry about is that he's just going to fly right past me because instant transmission will first teleport you behind the opponent, right? I guess we're not using Earth-Splitting Gallic Gun, so... My instant transmission's at the top, stupid. Yeah. Could try Sudden Death Beam. I think Sudden Death Beam takes 1 bar of ki, as opposed to Instant Transmission taking 0. See, I tested Blue before I tested Blue Evolution as well. And I can tell you, it felt like I was getting closer to a new time with Blue Evolution. So from my testing, blue and blue evolution are on about the same tier as each other. Trust me, we've been streaming for how long? Almost 3.5 hours. We did some labbing. We tested some stuff out, and so far Super Vegeta is has been what's gotten us the fastest time. It doesn't make much sense to me either, but it really is the difference in ki. The difference in ki that you have at your disposal just seems to make Emperor's Death Beam do more damage than a direct percentage increase. Yeah, it's weird to me, too. I don't really get it either. Oh, shit, I forgot. Here. We'll just try this round. We'll use instant transmission next round. Yeah, 15 seconds. I'm thinking that 14, 13 is going to be right around the threshold that we can do. But let's just see what we can do with instant transmission. What if we try Blue Evo against Goku? I mean, here we go again. Here we go again. You know, I mean, maybe since Goku has more HP, the actual percent damage might do more for us. Like, maybe we can try it, but I want to try this instant transmission shit with Super Vegeta first. Got a 200 Ki Blast plus 5 build going. Yep. Yep. Oh. No, what am I doing? I misinputted there. That wasn't too bad. The instant transmission strat actually seemed... That was weird. It didn't seem like it put me right up on him like it normally does. It seems like it found a midpoint between he and I to put me at. But it could also be because some idiot went up and just did a goddamn burst dash into him. Oh, what am I fucking doing, dude?
This is getting fun.
15 seconds, huh? So it doesn't seem to be particularly faster.
You've outgrown me, kid.
But you can use the Dodoria's headbutt extremely quickly out of the instant transmission. So that is good. And you should be pretty well lined up because of the instant transmission. So let's try that a couple of more times. Yeah, for Goku especially, I think that using Assault Vanish and taking up the 1 extra bar of ki, I think that would make a world of difference on Goku especially. Just because he does have more HP than Vegeta. So we want as much Emperor's Death Beam damage coming out as possible. See, the biggest thing that I've kind of learned doing these speedruns is that your ki efficiency is the most important thing. Like, efficiency on ki is vital. The most crucial part of the whole operation. Okay, that was horse shit. See, that's what I was afraid of what would happen. We'll try that again, but this might not be consistent. This feels kind of slow. Okay, yeah, yeah, NPCs fucked that whole thing up. The thing I don't like about this one is the gimmick for this expert mission is the fact that the timer starts out really low, and you gain more time as you do damage. So here's the thing about Gohan's stamina break. Well, actually, let me start like this. Here's the thing about Dodoria's headbutt. You can cancel the in-frames of Dodoria's headbutt to immediately go into an ultimate attack. Whereas Gohan's, you don't have that feature. I'm gonna try without, what's it called? Damn, that felt quick. A flat 15 seconds. So that's starting to kind of feel at about the same threshold that Vegeta was at when we were at 14 seconds, right? Or, well, rather, when we were at 13 seconds trying to push it down to 12. Yeah, you can't... It's a different mindset. See, the difference is like when you're playing the game casually, in general, you know, you're just trying to go for the most damage, you know, the highest damaging super souls, and it will kind of make you overlook some things that might actually get stuff done quicker. Whereas, like, when you're actually putting yourself in one of these speedrun settings, you know, you realize that in order to do stuff fast, there's way more to it than just the damage you're doing, your percent increases, and all this stuff. See, based off of how things have been going, I'll try Blue Evo. We'll try using Blue Evo, but I think the ki management is more important than the damage increase at this point. When it comes to speedrunning, I think that ki management is what's going to make all of the difference, but we'll see. He does have a little bit more HP, so that could be where, like, the damage percent makes the difference, but I don't know. Okay, so this for sure, I think we have to limit burst into the ultimate rather than... Or limit burst into awoken rather than awoken into limit burst. Oh, wait, no. Oh. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see. Yeah, the limit burst didn't come out. We'll have to retry. So yeah, limit burst first, dingus. Okay, limit burst. There you go, buddy. Then power up. Alright, really shitty first attempt. Yeah, I mean, what I highly recommend that you do, if you are interested and invested in this whole speedrun thing, let me take you actually to just the home page. Because, see, the thing is, I think the world record, yeah, I think the world record for the story, like, completing any percent, like the any percent category, I think the fastest it was done with is a female Majin. And they mostly, like, here's the home page. Or, well, here's the page for the Majins. You can shift through the races, but I think, yeah, hour 36, hour 42 on Earthlings, 2 hours on a Frieza race, an hour 34 on Majins. Yeah, so if you want to see the world record any percent run, make sure that you're on the Majin page for any percent. But I think New Game Plus is different. Yeah, they don't even have different categories like they do in any percent. Except for no inheritance and inheritance. But yeah, you can see all of the world records ever for Xenoverse 2 just there on speedrun.com. They got a shit ton of categories, so all kinds of good shit for you guys to check out. Okay, limit burst first with Evo, right? Yeah, 15 seconds.
Very impressed.
So that's matching record right now. I'm telling you, you know, my beliefs have shifted. Like, as far as speedrunning is concerned, it really feels like the key management in Emperor's Death Beam is more vital. I mean, you know, we're tying at 15 seconds right now, but I have a feeling that the difference between getting another record set is going to be the difference in the Awoken more than anything. We'll take a few more cracks at it, because that did feel good, but I don't know. I get the sneaking suspicion that it's going to be just like with Vegeta. That having the better key management is going to be the key. Well, it's not really bulky, right? It's not like we're more defensive. It's just a different type of Bauer, right? Like, power from key as opposed to power from direct percentage increases is basically what the difference is. Key is key. Yeah, exactly. Oh! Okay.
I'm very impressed.
I don't get this game. Like, truly, I don't understand it, man. Swapping from Blue Evolution to Super Vegeta is what got us the record against Expert Mission 16. Now, here on Expert Mission 17, the difference between swapping to Super Vegeta to Blue Evolution is what made the difference. See, this is so bizarre. This game is so bizarre. No. God diggity damn. Yeah, McNeil, literally as we got another world record. It's because Goku is easier to hit. Do you think so, man? Do you think it's because... But what would make him easier to hit? The fact that he has a little bit larger of a character model? Yeah, I mean, the small space for Vegeta honestly makes that a little bit easier. Because then, like, I don't think that it's possible, unless you're literally on polar opposite ends of the map, I don't think on that map that it's possible for you to lock off of Vegeta. But in this one, because we're in the hyperbolic time chamber, it definitely is easier for the NPCs to knock Goku far enough away in order for you to, like, lock off from him, right? So, I mean, a smaller map would make things more consistent, is the thing. Yeah, I mean, Goku doesn't regenerate health, but Vegeta also starts with less health. So, I don't know. Because, yeah, I mean, a smaller map would make things a little bit more consistent, because then they less likely to get away from you, right? But, you know, the fact that Goku doesn't restore HP makes him more consistent in that respect. Interesting, guys. Well, we set 2 world records in one stream, though. Right? We gotta get these bitches on the leaderboard. I gotta get them edited down so that way they're acceptable on the leaderboard, right? But that's some good work for, what, 3 hours, 40 minutes? I honestly did not expect that to go this way. I honestly thought that I was going to have a super miserable time trying to get good RNG. But as it turns out, with the strats that we have in place, it's actually pretty damn consistent.
You're no match for me.
Well, I'll be god diggity damned. This was a damn good stream, everybody. I had a lot of fun getting these records. Now, I'm going to try and get good times in each and every single expert mission, is my ultimate goal. We'll try and get world record. In terms of what it looks like holding world record, I don't know what that's going to be. But once I get a good feel for each and every single one of the expert missions, all 20 of them, we're going to go through and we're going to see if we can't speed run all of them, like, back to back to back to back. Because if you go to speedrun.com, let's see here. There's time patrols, any percent. I think that there was a category for all expert missions here. Yeah, they have them individually, but I know I saw them intermediate class, expert mission 20. Crystal Raid tutorial. Oh, I guess they don't have a category for that. I must have been mistaken. I could have sworn that I saw it. I could have sworn that I saw that here. Let's see. Miscellaneous category. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, you just gotta click the little drop down underneath full game. And then expert missions. Yeah, because right now the world record for all expert missions is an hour. And I don't know if that was before the extra expert missions got added in. Oh, old versus new as well. So yeah, Hat Lord also got an hour 12 on that. So yeah, I mean, with us, I don't know how many of the expert missions were included in this run because the run is 5 years old. Yeah, so if there's anything that I know for sure about Expert Mission 18 is Broly has that weird kind of armor where the more hits you do to him, the more damage you'll do to him. So shit like bending Kamehameha usually will just do chip damage unless it's been thrown in there in the middle of a combo. So I think Expert Mission 18 is probably going to require some labbing, if I'm being honest with you. But Thunder Flash seems like it would be a pretty decent place to start. But yeah, dudes, I think that's probably where we'll pick up next stream then. We got 16 and 17 taken care of, so I think a good mode of progression would be 18 and 19, taking care of Broly and John Nimba next, kind of getting a feel for them. But yeah, dudes, certainly do appreciate you coming along for this ride tonight. I kind of did plan on going about this long, and I thought that I might come out with like an equal world record with what was already on the leaderboard. So I'm very pleasantly surprised with how this stream turned out. But I'm not going to be around tomorrow. I am going to be visiting with some friends. We'll be playing some Dungeons and Dragons like a bunch of fucking nerds. But yeah, it's debatable whether or not I will be back on Sunday. I'm really into this whole, like, speedrunning thing, so I very well might be back on Sunday. But if you want to keep up with me and when I'm streaming a little bit easier and get some extra notifications as to when that's happening, here's my Discord link. I also do post on Twitter a lot, so just in case that's what you would rather prefer getting notified on, here's Twitter, right? But yeah, I think with that, I think that's going to be an excellent place. Who will be the Dungeon Master? I think my buddy Derps. You probably haven't seen him around the stream very often, but every once in a while he does pop into the stream to hang out. It's pretty rare that we see him, but my buddy Derps is going to be the Dungeon Master. But yeah, folks, there's the links. If you feel like joining up and following up on those, man, there it is, right there. But yeah, like I said, may or may not be back on Sunday. Definitely not going to be here tomorrow, which is Saturday. Monday, for sure, though, we will be back on this, and that'll be like the latest that I'm coming back. We might try and warm up with some Expert Mission 17 and see if we can't push the time lower than 14 seconds. Because I think it might be possible. I think no matter what, Goku is going to take a little bit longer than Vegeta. Just because he does have more HP. But it's kind of weird because Vegeta has his whole HP restoration thing. So I think what we'll do is we'll start by trying to push Goku, Expert Mission 17, down to 13 seconds. And maybe try and go for the 12. But then after that, we're going to move on to Expert Mission 18, tackle Broly, and see how that goes. Alright? Alright. Sounds pretty good to me. With all that being said, folks, I think that's going to be about my cue to bounce. I certainly do hope that you enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed presenting, and until we meet again, make sure you take care. See ya!